Life in the UK Test. Chapter 4, Part 7, Disclaimer. This work is independent and non-official. It is a free help based on life in the United Kingdom, a guide for new residents 3rd edition handbook. December 2015. Chapter 4, Part 7. Arts and Culture. Theatre. Art, theatre. There are theatres in most towns and cities throughout the UK, ranging from the large to the small. They are an important part of local communities and often show both professional and amateur productions. London's West End, also known as Theatreland, is particularly well known. The Mousetrap, a murder mystery play by Dame Agatha Christie, has been running in the West End since 1952 and has had the longest initial run of any show in history. There is also a strong tradition of musical theatre in the UK. In the 19th century, Gilbert and Sullivan wrote comic operas, often making fun of popular culture and politics. These operas include HMS Pinafore, The Pirates of Penzance, and The Mikado. Gilbert and Sullivan's work is still often staged by professional and amateur groups. More recently, Andrew Lloyd Webber has written the music for shows which have been popular throughout the world, including in collaboration with Tim Rice, Jesus Christ Superstar and Evita, and also Cats and the Phantom of the Opera. One British tradition is the pantomime. Many theatres produce a pantomime at Christmas time. They are based on fairy stories and are light-hearted plays with music and comedy, enjoyed by family audiences. One of the traditional characters is the Dame, a woman played by a man. There is often also a pantomime horse or cow played by two actors in the same costume. The Edinburgh Festival takes place in Edinburgh, Scotland, every summer. It is a series of different arts and cultural festivals, with the biggest and most well-known being the Edinburgh Festival Fringe. The Fringe. The Fringe is a showcase of mainly theatre and comedy performances. It often shows experimental work. The Laurence Olivier Awards take place annually at different venues in London. There are a variety of categories, including Best Director, Best Actor and Best Actress. The awards are named after the British actor Sir Laurence Olivier, late Lord Olivier, who was best known for his roles in various Shakespeare plays. Art. During the Middle Ages, most art had a religious theme, particularly wall paintings, in churches and illustrations in religious books. Much of this was lost after the Protestant Reformation, but wealthy families began to collect other paintings and sculptures. Many of the painters working in Britain in the 16th and 17th centuries were from abroad. For example, Hans Holbein, and Sir Anthony van Dyck. British artists, particularly those painting portraits and landscapes, became well known from the 18th century onwards. Works by British and international artists are displayed in galleries across the UK. Some of the most well-known galleries are the National Gallery, Tate Britain and Tate Modern in London, the National Museum in Cardiff, and the National Gallery of Scotland in Edinburgh. Study materials. All chapters from the study materials are Crown copyright and have been based on life in the United Kingdom. A guide for new residents 3rd edition handbook. All photos are borrowed from wikipedia.org under the Creative Commons Attribution Share Alike 3.0 unported. This work is independent and non-official, prepared in December 2015.